I'm going to tell some jokes. I have to remember which the first one is. Right. Okay, so my friend, she's a vegan, and she's trying to convince me to quit dairy, right? She said, Russell, how would you like it if a cow broke into your house and milked you? Have you guys ever had somebody accidentally guess your fetish? Like, it's not often that my bovine intruder fantasy just comes up in conversation, you know what I mean? And I know there's some logistics problems, like, it's hard for a cow to pick a lock with hooves, but I think that's hot, because it means they really gotta want it. I heard her point though, my friend's point. Like, so I tried switching to almond milk, right? And it, like, no joke, it actually tastes really good. Like, it's really good. But now I'm scared that I'm going to get milked by a gang of almonds. I don't know if that'd be better or worse. Are any of you guys fans of professional chess? No, I've never gotten someone in the audience. I've done the bet like 4 times. I've never had someone like, hell yeah, professional chess. I'm going to try and make it funny. I know a decent bit about professional chess. I really like it. I watch like analysis on it and all that jazz. For anyone who doesn't know, so like professional chess players, they get an ELO rating, right? Which is like a number that's assigned. And based on that, you can either be a 5-master, an international master, or if you're really good, a grandmaster. And those rankings correspond to how much of your childhood was stolen from you in Russia. More chess jokes that I don't remember. So at the professional level, chess games, they don't end like you would think it'd be checkmate, right? No professional chess matches end that way because they always see it coming, so one of the players resigns. That's what they call it. They say, I resign, and they knock over their king. I think that's some bullshit. Like, we should make them play it out. Like, it's not resigning. Like, they're resigning in the same way that my friend resigned when he got fired from Taco John's, right? I'm going to skip the rest of the chess jokes. This is part of another bit, but I'm going to skip to the part I want to work on. I'm not a very assertive guy. Like, I'm the kind of guy that's never honked a car horn before. That's real. Like, I think it has to do, like, I'm the defensive driver. I think it has to do with how I learned to drive, like ski. Like, who taught you to drive ski?
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend taught you to drive.
Yeah.
I think that my mom's anxiety taught me to drive. Does that make sense? Like, I remember the first time I was behind the wheel, my mom, like, the first thing she said, she's like, Russell, the most important thing is you need to learn to brake at a moment's notice. That's what you need to know. So we're in an empty Kmart parking lot. There's no cars. And I'm going like 10 miles per hour. First time ever driving. Just going 10 miles per hour around the perimeter. And my mom, at random intervals, would just go, brake! in the seat right next to me. And now I am an anxious driver. Who would have guessed? Oh, this bit's gonna be weird. You guys seen the Star Wars prequels?
Woo!
Any fans? Yeah. Yeah, a couple fans, kind of. I love the Star Wars prequels. Like, I grew up on them. There's a lot of people who are like, no, the original trilogy. I don't care. Prequels are my shit. I rewatched them recently and I noticed that, okay, so there's the clones, right? And they are raised at Kamino, like inside a building, and it's like an advanced aging process or whatever. They're just inside training this whole time. And then they come out, and then in like the next movie, they're just like chill dudes named Cody and Rex that are just like hanging out with the Jedi. But they were like raised in this solitary planet with no access to the outside world. Like, do you guys remember the first time you met a homeschooled kid? I'm not hating on homeschooled kids, but like, they're not cool, chill people, you know what I mean? Imagine, like, meeting a homeschooled kid was raised with the sole purpose of fighting in a war. They're not going to be chill. I don't know. I'm trying to make jokes about stormtroopers. This isn't going well, guys. Do you guys ever have, did you ever have something that your teacher told you that really stuck with you, like through your whole life? You guys have that? I remember very specifically in 7th grade, Mrs. Schuett told me that taking acid is like taking ice cream scoops out of your brain. That's what stuck with me to this day. She said it like 5 or 6 times. It's a weird thing to tell a middle schooler. Like, it's weird to get told not to do acid by somebody who sounds like they're currently on acid. Right? She said it so much too, and with such authority, because she was like a science teacher. It sounded like it was science. Like they had done a study somewhere looking at brain scans. Like, yeah, can we see what this one would look like on a waffle cone with sprinkles? It's weird though, like, it made me want to hear the other culinary versions of don't do drugs. Like, hey kids, don't smoke weed, because smoking weed is like leaving your brain in one of those gas station hot dog cookers. It leaves you feeling kind of warm and slippery and hungry for gas station hot dogs. That's it for me, thanks guys.